What's up, y'all? It's JredzTheBarber, man. I'm coming to y'all with my first ever haircut tutorial. Like, comment, share, subscribe for me. Let me know what you think in the comments, what you really think, how I did. I know it's a lot I could have did better with the video, but it's a learning process. It's my first one ever. My man Ma here, he gonna be getting a high temp wavelength up top. Keep the beard and high as wide as possible. Yeah, man, he was looking rough, but we ready to put them together. We're gonna get right into it. So right here, I'm taking my one guard open on my Babyliss Pro, low pro thing. I believe it's the low pro FX clippers. One guard open with the grain to get him that wavelength look that he looking for. So right here, I'm gonna put my bald line in with my Babyliss Pro low pro FX trimmers. You see how I'm stretching the skin? It makes it easier to cut the hair. Next, I'm gonna go on my Gamma Ergo X clippers. I'm gonna open the lever halfway open and go up about 1/4 of an inch. See, I close my lever and we're gonna blend out that first guideline. That first guideline was the lever halfway open, up about 1/4 of an inch, and we closed the blade and blended that bottom line out. Next, I put my one guard on, and we're gonna have the lever all the way closed, and we're gonna go up about 1 inch, maybe 1/2 an inch, depending on your client, the size of their head, the texture of their hair. And this is creating my second guideline. See right here, I put my half guard on. I ain't sure y'all in the camera, but I put my half guard on, and the lever is all the way closed, blending out that second guideline. And you see how I brush. You always want to brush the hair back down so you can actually find the pattern of the hair. A mediocre barber would have left this how it was and would have just kept on going. Boom, I'm on to the next step. But there's still a lot more need to be done to that blend. Right here, put my 1.5 guard on, and the lever all the way closed, and I'm gonna be blending the bulk of that hair out. You see how I'm flicking up and out. That motion is what bring the blend in. You don't want to dig in too much. Yeah, that blend coming together very well. Like I said, man, it's a lot I could have worked on. I still gotta figure out my camera angles and everything, man, but I think it's coming together very well. So I got my one guard open right now, blending out the bulk of the hair because the 1.5 guard closed didn't blend it out all the way. So we put the one guard on open and we blending out the bulk of that hair, and y'all can see it's coming together. And what I did was I closed my blade and I came down on the blend to soften the texture of the blend out. Let me see, there you go, the blend there, man, the blend there. And I sped up this clip, man, because what you do for one side of the head, you do for the other side of the head. So I put my ball line in, then I put my lever halfway open and go up about 1/4 of an inch. We're gonna blend that bottom line out. We're gonna close it, blend that bottom line out. Now, if you remember what I did on the other side of the head, you know what's coming next. Put the one guard on and it's closed, all the way closed. We're going up about a half an inch to an inch, depending on, you know, how big the client's head or the texture of the hair. Put the half guard on, blend out that next guideline. You see the wrist work, man. It's all in the wrist. Now put the 1.5 guard on, blend out the bulk of the hair. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. It's simple. It's simple, but it's not simple. The hands-on training gonna get you there. Now I got my one guard open, blending out the bulk of the head because the 1.5 guard didn't do it all the way. Yeah, man, I hope y'all like this video, man. It's the beginning of my journey. I've been in it for a while, but it's really just the beginning of my journey. It's time to take it to the next level. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm using my Nairobi wrapping foam, and I'm laying the head down, brushing it down, laying it down, and I sprayed a little Tresemme hold spray on the hairline. Put my do-rag on. It's my True Colors, my brand, Embrace the Pain, you know, do-rag. Now, this is what it's gonna look like after you take that do-rag off. That's the lineup prep for you. And then use my wall cordless detailers. Hey, butter, fresh out the box. I don't even got a zero gap. And I personally can't really zero gap my blades because I'm heavy-handed. And in the past, I done had multiple occasions where clients would come back with bruises. And I know you don't want to see your work coming back with bruises on it, man. So I had to switch up the flow, and these detailers, they just it for me. Yeah, I take your time on the hairline, man. And what I did was I started from the middle. I always start from the middle, and I work my way to the weak side, and I match the strong side with the weak side. And as you can see, he thinning up in this corner, so you know we gotta be cautious and keep it on that natural line, man. You always want to get your line up completely sharp as possible before you enhance it. And the line up coming together. Yeah, man, I need to work on these camera angles. Let me know what y'all want to see in the next videos to come, man. Like what type of haircut y'all want to see me doing, you know, what y'all want to see on here. And as you can see, every time I tap the line a couple times, I take a step back and I look at the line from a further perspective. Because when you up close on the head and you tapping that line, it's going to look different from whenever you step back at an angle. So when I'm stepping back, that's just to make sure, you know, that I'm keeping it as natural as possible. I'm making sure all my lines is 90 degrees and sharp. And I can come in a little more on that left side, you know. That's why I take a step back. This was hard, man, trying to shape somebody up with the tripod right there. Man, that's another thing, is I gotta get used to that. It's not as easy as it seems, man. I salute all the barbers out here, you know, dropping tutorials on a regular. I salute all the barbers, man. Barbers I was watching coming up: Jeezy, Basio, Get Bang, Trigger, G Faded. Yeah, man, we just trying to make sure that line is sharp as possible, man. Always brush the line down. Always brush the line down. Cause when he go home and he look in the mirror, 9 times out of 10 he gonna pull his brush out and start brushing. And you don't want him to start brushing his hair and then his hairline be gone and it start looking different. You know what I mean? So always brush the hairline down as you cutting it. And always take a step back and see your shape up from a further perspective. So the line up there, and I'm ready to come in with my topic hair fibers and spread on there lightly. Sometimes it'll spray directly on the skin, sometimes it'll just bounce off. And I was having a little trouble over there in that corner. So what I do is I get my Tresemme hold spray and I spray it on the line. So that's the Tresemme hold spray. Spray it on there. And then I grab my fibers again and lightly tap the area. You don't want it to look like a fake shape up, man. You just gotta lightly coat it, man. Make it look natural as possible, but make it pop. You want to get out the chair and shine. You want to feel like the man of the year getting out the chair. You know, this one of the products right there that can help him. You see it up in them corners, he real light. That's what help him. And all beginning barbers, man, you know, take your time, man. You don't even gotta use no enhancements starting out. My suggestion to you is just do natural haircut starting out until you can really get the shape up process down. And then once you really start, figuring it out, start incorporating enhancements into your haircuts. And everything just gonna level up from there. And I use a darkest brown. No, I'm sorry. I use either darkest brown or dark brown hair fibers. I don't use black because dark brown and darkest brown, it lays very well on almost any color of hair, light brown, dark brown, medium brown, black. So I use dark brown for my enhancements. And boom, as you can see right there, it's crazy. We ain't even put the finishing lining on it yet, or the razor on it yet. His beard still looking scruffy, but he in there already, man. So now we just reshaping the hair fiber lineup. You want to make sure that's as sharp as possible. Tap and go, man. Tap and go. A lot of them detailers, man. Tap and go. They go crazy. Yeah, he in there. Alright, so, blending the beard line out. I got my lever all the way open. And I'm just coming up. Now, lever halfway open. And I close it right at the top of the line. I put my half guard on to blend the bulk of that beard out. Quick and simple beard blend. Beard blends are so simple. But starting out, it was so hard for me because I was so scared to actually even cut into the beard a little bit. You want to keep that beard line as natural as possible, but you want it to be sharp too. You see his beard is real thin, like he don't really have much of a beard. So, keep it sharp as you can, but keep it as natural as possible. So now, getting a razor working. Like I said, man, I gotta work on my camera angles so y'all can see me go to work with that razor. Always lay your client back so you can see the whole realm of the haircut. Stretch that skin as far as possible so that blade just glide across the skin. Now on the bed, I don't put no trimmers on the top of the bed. Straight razor work. Straight razor work. Stretch that skin as far as possible, man. And this is just my starting line. This was hard, man. I had the camera right up under me. I thought y'all wasn't even gonna be able to see what I was doing. But this video came together very well for the first one. So always go over that bed line a second time so you can get it sharp. The line in, but now you just gotta finish it. And you see how I glided the razor over top of the bed. That's to clear them stragglers, them loose hairs that hang over the bed. And he's sharp. Bed blended, temp blended, hair laid. He ready to get out the jet shining. You know, what you do to one side, you do to the other side. Barbers, man, in the comments, tell me y'all shape up steps, y'all process. Y'all like to put the trimmers on the face, or do you just go straight razor? Cause I don't like putting trimmers on nobody's face. I do it on the back and underneath the bed, but at the top of the bed, it's like I feel like I got way more control over my line whenever I'm shaping somebody up with that razor. The trimmers, it just be feeling like I don't got that much control on the face. I don't know. But in the comments, let me know what you do, man. Always get them hairs that's up underneath of their eye. I know I hate when I get my hair cut and the barber don't get them hairs that's up underneath of my eye. I be looking in the mirror like, come on, yo. You missed the spot. Razor work, man. Like I said, I got these camera angles down pat. This is the first video though. I'm coming hard for y'all, man. Tune in for the process. Y'all gonna be learning with me. I'm still learning. It's a lot that I can learn. You can never stop learning, especially in this industry, man. You gotta get all them hairs, man. That's that True Colors hair food, man. Yeah, shout out True Colors, man. That's my brand. That's the enterprise. You hear me? True Colors. It's a movement. It's a lifestyle. The real united forever, man. That's the hair food. That's the Burberry fragrance right there. It go crazy. He ready to step out the shop and get so many compliments. Oh my God, you look good. You smell good. That hair food, hair and bed oil. You know what I mean? Come get yours at your next appointment, man. Now, this the before, this what he was looking like when he came in the shop. Man, bro, you was down bad, yo. But it's alright though, cause we ready to change my man life. He ready to leave out shining, feeling like $1,000,000, smelling like $1,000,000, looking like $1,000,000. You hear me? Now this the before. Watch this. Sheesh. That's the adder, man. In the comments, man, let me know what y'all think. It's my first ever haircut tutorial. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Get with me, man. Follow the journey, cause it's gonna be a long and fun and great journey. I hope I taught y'all something in this video. I hope some of the steps or anything I did in this video can help the young barbers or any barber out there to go and attack their day. Man, let's get some money, man. My man shining. He ready to leave out shining. Yeah. The finished product. Alright then. It's JredzTheBarber, man. I'm out. I appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah.